My name is Matthew Januso. I am the PM chef of the restaurant Caterina.
Hi, I'm Tim Ocasio. I'm the PM chef at American Bounty.
My name is Jesse Frederick. I'm currently the chef at PM of restaurant Bocuse. I like to keep some plates rather simple, and then some of the other plates maybe a little bit more intricate.
How can you, sometimes drawing things on a paper is going to be much different from when you put it on the plate and that's your canvas.
Plate things are a little, as I say, whimsical, not so lined up and regimented, I guess you could say, through the plating. Advice to give for plating for people starting out, I'd say, is stick to simplicity, stick to fundamentals, stick to using quality ingredients, let those ingredients shine for themselves.
So as far as a method or a ideology of how to plate the food, again, depending on what I am utilizing, but I try to think of what is the focus of the dish, what's the protein, what's the center of the dish, and I build the components around that. I look for foods that are spicy, sweet, salty, crunchy, trying to combine a bunch of elements within one dish to make it interesting for the customer.
I always try to use the vegetables, forward so that we can showcase that. We're utilizing everything that's local, farm to table, so that the guests can see it and let the ingredients speak for themselves.
Maybe something that strikes me, maybe just architecture or nature, something that I find. I like to just kind of source and use the vegetables, let them speak for themselves without being too overly ornate or intricate. Or
pre-internet, we had cookbooks. And the one that I really started getting into was Charlie Trotter, because I think at that time he was really making a big impact on the culinary scene, and his plating style and his combinations were very exciting.
I draw it up, I'm thinking about height, I'm thinking about color, and then once I see it, maybe it doesn't taste the same or it's not something I like, I grab a different plate, I change it, and I'm just plating with different, ingredients and until I get it right, I would say. So I would say it's more like trial and error.
You may have a certain dish in your mind of how it looks, and then when you actually go to execute it, it kind of comes out differently. So playing with one preparation and replating it a couple times until it really gets locked into where you want.